stop with the poor jokes because they're just not work. Oh, I've skipped I'm now at a different episode. Right. Darren Griffin, versatile. He's here, but he's very low morale. Very kind of sad about it. not very happy about. Actually, is it going to change when he signs? And oh, yep, show me that one again. I'm not going to get you. Oh, you're not as good as I hoped. Oh, you're another centre back who's very young, and I'm going to get you anyway. Darren Griffin, is low. It still doesn't like being a footballer. And we got the keeper. Wow, we've got 2 keepers with 20 handling. Are you a first team? I don't know. Who's better? Who is better? Do I just keep juggling them? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Right, let's sort out this reserves again. Of course, I've got Wayne Stringer. I forgot about Wayne. How did I forget about Wayne? Okay. What to do? Well, the team seems to be working for me, I'll be honest. Who got sent off? Was it Crowley? It was Crowley, wasn't it? Or do I punish you for that? Or no, it's not a punishment for him. This is a thing for Griffin. This is a pat on the back for Griffin for doing such a good. Not Griffin. A pat on the back for Bond because he did such a great job coming off the bench that it really deserves that chance. So hopefully it'll pay off. We're against Everton, who are third. Not much surprise. How have Hampton and Richmond only conceded 4? Wow. That's really boring football, but wow. That is quite impressive. That's remarkable. I mean, when you got 20, yeah, I guess when you have he's not even tackling that much. It's on 1.6. Oh, this is what's the tactics? It's just a flat 4-4-2. I don't look forward to facing them. I do not look forward to that. Wait, who was up there? Jamie? Our keeper. Oh, I can't drop our keeper now. Priest will be there when Reed starts failing to read the game. Yeah, I went with it. Yeah, have it. And let's keep Hayward on. We need that aerial threat. Everton know a lot about aerial threat, obviously. Duncan Ferguson. Oh, God, shut the fuck. Two games in a row. I've had 2 sending goals. Thankfully, I think central defensive midfield is somewhere. This is awful. Central defensive midfield is a place where I can lose bodies the most because I've got obviously the back 4 behind them, and they're not the creative outlet. Oh, this is awful. Haywood almost scored though. Haywood Armstrong. Hey, here we go. Armstrong is deceptively fantastic at finding the net. Really good. Really, really good. Oh my goodness, we're getting a lot of possession. What's happening? What is happening? Oh, Hallam scored. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. I've not seen anything. Yeah, Danny Gordon hasn't done anything off the bench. It's really disappointing. Like, I was expecting some sort of, like, enigma to come off the bench every time, but it's been pretty mediocre. Let's just check the stats. Anyone else to come off? Sure. I'm not sure if anybody's getting on target. Phil McDonald for Griffin. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the game might be over, so it's just worth getting a new body on the pitch, getting a debut out the way. Maybe he'll pop up and score from a corner or a free kick, or the match is gonna end. Oh no! Oh, free kick! Oh no! Hallam, let's just check you out. Oh, you are scoring quite a lot. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But it wasn't a bad game, and Everton are a superpower. So that wasn't at Everton. I kind of want to... I didn't check, did I? What? Oh, you pushed... Fucking stop pushing people. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna discipline player. Dismissal. Official warning. Thank you, Steve Wells. That's always risky because you can ruin your whole campaign because all the players could hate you. I don't know what it does if you get a successful claim, but yeah, it's a bit scary. It's a bit worrying. But we've got another left back. That is useful to have. And you're useless. Okay, that's good. Oh, Crowley has come in and is unable to train. That's good. That's a good start, isn't it? Oh, Joe Robertson. He's wanted by Derry City. Can I see any Derry? My goodness. All the players seem to be roided up. I'll be honest. Like, it seems like there's some sort of like needles going round and making these super powered athletes, because I don't understand, but everyone's so good. Derry City shouldn't have these world-class players. I'm from Rochdale, so this is going to be an emotional one for me. This player looks all right, but I can't get them because they're not found by a youth scout. But they're not even in the conference. That's sad. That Rochdale not even worth the third division anymore. That's really sad. What a fall from grace. I mean, there was no grace. There's never been much grace with Rochdale as a town, as a football club. None of it. Right, I'm going to just make a cool squad here of players that don't get much of a game because it's the FA Cup. I don't care. It's against Rochdale. We might just win anyway. Like, it's not a problem. I might lose. I don't really care. We're not going to win the FA Cup, are we? Let's be real here. So, let's put you there and McDonald the Bond. Oh, Hale. Hale. Of course, Hale. We have enough players that we actually have our reserves now. I think. And I might have to play Venables. I don't want to. I'd rather do that. Are you left-footed? You're either-footed. You're left-footed. Oh. Well. Let's do that. Wells and... I don't want to go back to Crook. I'll start with Gordon. I've not started with Gordon yet. Armstrong, Wells, and Bond, and Haywood. There you go. That's a good team. I mean, it's not a great team. We'll see what happens. Rochdale might just trounce us and stomp on us and humiliate us. And oh my goodness, I think that's actually happening. They're just dominating us. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. No, we're not doing it. Nope, still not happening. Oh, that was a fine save and Gordon scores. Brilliant. Finally, he did something. I'm quite harsh. He's only had like 70 minutes of game time. He's really not done much, but it's because he's not had much time on the pitch. I'd be a terrible manager. I mean, I'm a world-class manager who can defeat any obstacle in our way. I'm just gonna leave them to it. It's a reserve squad. You know, if any of them get injured, it's not the end of the world. And there we go. We just did it quite simply. We brushed them aside. Their goalkeeper got man of the match again. This keeps happening. Can they stop happening? Please. This is going to cost us a lot of games. Actually, let's get them out of the way when we win. That's fine. But I don't think it's a... Oh, hello. You're still 15. Wow. That's quite impressive. I mean, actually, we're not that far in the game. We've only done 2 months. And a left back. We've got a spare left back. Good. It actually might be a better left back. Better defensive left back, anyway. That's good if we have choices in that sort of direction. If we have like a defensive, yeah, I mean, that strength and tackling is really good. And the position quite good as well. The aggression, that's all really good stuff. So actually, if we have a defensive left back and an offensive left back, that gives us a bit more flexibility. I like having those sorts of options. Sort of changing the strategy without changing the tactics. That's really nice. These are all pretty bad, mate. These are all dreadful. I'm gonna fire that scout. That was awful. That was like, even at the start of the game, I would have been snubbing them. Stop giving me centre backs. I'm tempted to like restart and just have a centre back only. Not him. I don't want him. I want him. I want him though. I'll have him. Thank you. This is lovely. What a lovely right back that was. I'm gonna have to get rid of Senior at this rate though. I'm already getting my squad's a bit bloated and they're not actually that good. Is very good. Oh wow, that's a good player. Oh, I love a good defensive midfielder, both in real life and in this game. I love a good defensive midfielder. Priest, you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm sorry. This is the league. We're going back to basics. Powell, Crowley, yeah, Bond, and who's the other one? McDonald. How did Stringer do? Let's see. Stringer did about as mediocre as you could possibly do. You're not getting in the first team. Oh, you are. Damn it. I said that so confidently. It's like, you're not getting in the first team. But I'm not going to place one out of position. So, unless they've got 20 creativity. We all know about that rule. It's a good rule. And I wish I could, as soon as I can show you, I will show you. Because it is a manic trait in this game. Like, most of these players do not have any creativity. And you'll see how much difference 20 makes. 20 is a huge difference. You, and you. Let's go all these players. And let's do all that. Wonderful. Brilliant, fantastic. And Kingstonian are near the bottom of the league, but they're actually, this is mid-table grapple at the moment where we're sort of involved in it. So hopefully we can get the upper hand, and we've already took a shot on target. We've already headed the ball towards goal. We're still heading the ball. We're good at heading the ball, aren't we? We've got that big man up front. We got the big man up front. I love a big man up front. Good defensive midfield, big man up front. You know my strategy. It's all coming into play. This is just like real life. This is exactly how I want football to be played. And we're still unable to score. We're getting a lot of ball in the box, but we're just not getting a lot. Stop listening. I'm going to get... My Google Home's going... Oh, my Google Home didn't shout at me. I swear, we're getting balls in the box. Nope, that doesn't activate your Home Assistant. But it did for me. Alright, Hayward, Gordon. Actually, are you... Oh, you are injured. Damn it, I probably would have kept him on, to be honest. He's been causing a lot of havoc. Let's just double check. Oh, Neil Armstrong, you're not doing well. You're not doing well. I'm going to put on Wales. I'm looking to the well. Okay. Go. We do attack them with pace and power and speed. Oh, no. Slapping my hand means that we're in business. It doesn't at all. It means nothing. Elite Bond with the man of the match. Look at those headers. Everyone's heading. Look at that. Compare it to these guys. These schmucks. They're tiny. They're so small. I mean, my keeper's absolutely the smallest creature on God's green earth. But it's so small. Oh, forward. Ooh, that's an interesting. We still don't have a good forward, so I'm gonna keep buying them until my squad is full. To be honest, it's gonna keep going. Forwards are a funny one. You always get different ones. They're probably the character in the game, the position in the game that have the most. It's gonna sound weird. Personality. It's gonna sound weird, but trust me. I've had strikers who can defend from the front line. I've had strikers who play out of position. I've had strikers who are just big, tall lampposts who just the ball bounces off of them and then sometimes they score. And I also have short strikers who dribble past the back line. Then you have Tomadera or Maxim Tassigalco. Salco. I don't know how you say his name. I've always said Tassigalco. It's definitely wrong. Oh, that's our first award, Chris Reed. Oh, the keeper with the magic hands. Keeper with the magic hands. That's what they call him. Stop showing me this brilliant player. I can't get him. I can't keep getting central defenders. It's awful. It's awful. What a terrible life this is. I don't want any more world-class defensive midfielders. No, I want more of them, actually. Just to clarify, I do want one more of them. You're alright, but I'm gonna skip. And I'm gonna skip you because you're a centre-back. My goodness. I've got a game yet. Right, there we go. Right, against Norwich, England. Lovely, they've got no players. But they've got undersoil heating. Lovely. Right. Everyone's contract rolling now. Jeez. I probably should sign them to longer deal. I'm going to probably sign them to longer deals. I don't want to play stringer, but I'm going to have to. And that's about all I can do. Let's just check the reserve squad. I have got this left back who I haven't used. And I have got this striker that I haven't used. I think that striker's going to stay unused though. At least while I've got this big man ready, I might do that. Let's do that. For a change of pace. And he's still good at heading, Martin Bennett, so we still get some benefit. It's just might not get to all the headers. But we'll see. Hopefully Norwich will be able to walk past them because they're a pretty small squad. As much as we've got a massive stadium with undersoil heating. Droylsden, we've got the absolute youth and power behind us to get through this match. Don't be naive. You'd be naive. What is this, Leighton Baines? Who's Baines? It's Matthew Baines, the great grandchild of Leighton Baines. And otherwise, nothing is happening. We're not actually getting through. They're completing more passes than us. Haywood is playing terribly. I'm sorry, mate. I'm bringing on Martin Bennett. You get knackered by this point anyway. This might change the match. And immediately, I think it has. I think actually we're already getting more ball to him. And we might. Oh God. Okay. I'm a bit concerned here. So I'm gonna have to change that. So that's right. You know what? Wells has done well for us before. His stats don't look great, but whenever he comes on, the ball gets attached to his foot. So maybe, just maybe, it's just that competency in that role. Sadly, it didn't seem to be the case as soon as I go on my rant. And for God's sake, it was the damn... Why? Why is it... It's always the damn... the goalkeepers having a blinder. Stop having a blinder. I know my keeper has a blinder. My keeper has won Young Player of the Year month. But that's beyond the point. I want my shots to go on target. I've noticed this as well. When the regens start, the goals just fly down. It's who can defend more the game. I don't know if you can... Well, let's see. Goals. 9 goals in 16 games. That's actually a pretty good return. Yeah, well, I've got nothing on that then. I got nothing out. It's just Stephen Gibbs is world class. I've got no evidence. You know what? Do I start? No. No, I start with Hayward, but... And do I start Cowley? These are questions that we don't have answers for. I don't think. Or I do, and I get rid of Cowley. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm going to do that because you've not been playing well, and we've got other set piece takers. I'm gonna have a defensive left back. Let's see how this goes. We're leaking goals. I don't know if it's because of that side, but he never puts a foot in. The other left back seems a bit more balanced. We're getting stuff on target. We're getting stuff in there. They're getting towards our goal though, and it seems to be Wayne Stringer's fault. My least favourite player, Sean Venables. You're also doing rubbish. I'm gonna just keep on for another 10. Oh wow! I was gonna say 10 seconds, and it just shot up to a ridiculous time. There we go. Wonderful. Last minute. Let's get something in. Let's get going. Let's head the ball. Let's head the ball. What terrible. Who got man of the match there? Right. None of the goalkeepers should get it. No shots on target. One shot on target. It must be a centre back, right? A centre back must have got it. Right back. For doing a whole lot of nothing. Wow. That was a very tedious match, wasn't it? Tony K getting a lot of passes. My team doing a whole lot of nothing. Tried to head a lot. Didn't head a lot. This strategy is sort of going by the wayside, isn't it? It's not going so hot. But I'm going to take a sip of water. Contemplate. Have a little think. Look at my news. See how many new young centre-backs I'm being offered. Here we go. There's one now. Stop! Why in the year 2083 has the English youth system only created central defenders? What happened? Oh wait. The current Scotland manager, as of this recording, and probably for the next 2 or 3 years at least, is Steve Clarke. With an E, admittedly, Clarke with an E, but that's remarkably close. And it's the FA Cup season, so we know what to do. Let's play the reserve team. And sorry, Sutherland, you did mediocre. You got 1 dribbling though, which is more than you do. You don't know dribbling, so I'm going to play you again. Griffin and Hale. Yeah, Hale. Yeah, no. Let's play Crowley. Yeah, you didn't because you're now in the reserve pool, I guess. Wells, welcome back to the team. Stringer, you're here too. And Davies and Tucker and Wells and Gordon. Nah, Bennett. Yeah, let's do that. And that's our team. Wonderful, brilliant. Port Vale, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better watch out. I'm telling you why. We're going to head some balls into your net. There was not even an attempt made there, I'll be honest. I don't apologise, I'll just be honest. Right, that was also underwhelming. My team is so boring. What happened? We were sort of free-flowing at one point. We were scoring a 2 or 3 a match, and then all of a sudden, I changed attacker. Maybe if I go back to the one who didn't score goals, we'll score goals again. He didn't get assists. I don't know what's happened. I haven't been able to score a goal in ages. Armstrong. Davies is... I'm still remembering what my formation is and where these players go. So if I ever just seem like I'm pondering, I'm definitely pondering. I don't know where these players go. Yeah. Just do triple change. Let's go. Let's go. And maybe. Oh, no. We're out of the FA Cup. Well, we're going to win that. But obviously, the world decided no. A lot of passing there, though. I will note that. Graham Wright, good job. I'll put that in my sketchbook. This is tedious. I think the strategy is not working. So let's save that strategy and let's create a new. Right, so one central. So I'm worried because that's what I usually go for, right? That's what I usually go for, but I want wide players. Now, I like the idea. I mean, maybe that. Is that dumb? That looks dumb, doesn't it? Because you've got all this space here, but this is just a tactics board. Obviously, the players roam around on their own free will. So I could do that. Let's try it. How about that? We'll try this. And I think, to be honest, as much as I did alter where the defensive midfielder is, I don't think that changes much of my positioning, which is good. Yeah, that is good. I'm going to just do one other thing, I think, and that is make my my big cumbersome a striker, get him to sort of stay where he is, like just sort of stay there, and whatever happens. Like, I don't really want you to strain yourself, because this is ridiculous. You're so tired all the time. It's like me when I was at university. It's just not on when you're a centre forward, a sole centre forward as well, may I add. This is, come on. I don't care, but I hate they keep showing you UEFA Cup. I'm in the conference. I don't care about the UEFA Cup. My next game is in the FA Trophy. I've still got my made up team of losers. So let's just slightly alter this. Davis might end up being one of the key players in this role. I've got no midfielders on purpose, which might bite me in the arse. But I can play an AMC there. That's all right. It's all right. But let's test this out by putting you there, and you there. Right. And Wells in the centre. Actually, I'm going to put Locke in the centre just to test it out. And I hate the FA Trophy because you only allowed 3 subs. Why? Why would you do that? Like, you're just risking the health and welfare of all your players. Ridiculous. Right, come on, Charleston. We got this. FA Trophy, here we go. It's actually something we could win. This is an opportunity for this club. I didn't check. I want to check the honours. Actually, I might do that now. Bennett, here we go. History competitions. FA Trophy runners up in 32. Wow. That's quite a list, isn't it? That's quite a list. Oh my goodness, Tucker, here we go. Is it because this whole new world? I mean, Peter Locke's doing great. I don't know how that. Maybe. I found. Oh, hello. This is a revitalized team, isn't it? Just by changing that, as it's added a bit of flair into this team who didn't have it before. Let's pop Armstrong where Wells is and carry on. Let's just keep going. I'm happy with this. Having the Waterlooville are not pushovers. They are in the conference. I don't know if we've had previous matches with them. We did, and we won 2-0, admittedly. But it doesn't matter. This is our reserve team, and it's a new strategy, and you never know. This could be a new era. And I mean that the stats don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. That's the stadium name. What's the stadium called? I don't know where the stadium. Is it? Where's this? Do we get to know the stadium? What's your stadium called? And that spells disaster for you at Westley Park. That wasn't worth that. Wait. Actually, I thought that was goals then. I was like, whoa. That's insane. Also, what's this strategy? That is very offensive. I mean, when you got Simon Dix in the centre, I guess you're going to have a strong back line. But... oh, dear. I'm going to, even though I'm pretty close to time, I'm going to have one more game. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this draw and then I'm going to pause. Because I am tired. Woking or Dulwich. Huh. You know, it's Norwich. Is it Dulwich? I'm going to finish on that. That's a terrible inside thought that leaked outside of my head and right out of my mouth. So please do enjoy that. Give us a subscribe. And I'll see you for the next part where we figure out if the strategy is actually worthwhile. We might be onto something. We might already have it. We will be the champions.